With less than 2 months to go until March the 29th and Brexit, the pressure is growing on businesses across the Channel as well as here. The UK imports almost a third of the food we eat from the EU, so how will the fresh produce that ends up on our plates be affected by Brexit? Our business correspondent Emma Simpson has been to Spain to find out.
Sunny southern Spain, a sea of greenhouses, Salad City, keeping us supplied with fresh produce. Meet the team at Bonnysa. They've been sending tomatoes to British supermarkets for more than 50 years.
You can already smell how the tomatoes will be on your store. So if you
This is the start of a long journey for these cherry tomatoes.
We are growing about 60 million kilo per year of tomatoes, so it's quite a big amount.
60 million?
Yes.
And a third of them end up on our dining tables. It's a well-oiled machine, but how will this trade flow after Brexit?
The truth is that with no deal, we will have more cost to add into the chain.
That could be at least another 10%, from extra staff to process customs forms to potential tariffs.
All the costs have been increasing, then our margins are on the lowest point at the moment, so we cannot absorb any more into that chain. So if we put anything else onto it, this will not make a profitable business for us, and we'll have to decide to do something else.
This perishable product is all picked and packed within 24 hours.
So it's now 5 p.m. on Monday and 20,000 kilos of tomatoes are now going on to this lorry. And the clock's now ticking because the supermarkets want them on the shelves by Friday. A 2,000-kilometre journey now lies ahead. He's heading for Cali. Before too long, he's hit the real winter weather. This Spanish haulage company does hundreds of loads a week to the UK.
We haven't been prepared enough, hauliers and agents to handle all the paperwork. It could be delays. It could have a huge impact on the volume that we transport to UK.
Our lorry's now at the Eurotunnel border crossing, but it's having to stay the night. This place is soon to be the Brexit front line.
We're ready. Hard Brexit, soft Brexit. We've been preparing for this for 2.5 years. We've taken the worst case as our goal all the way through.
Can you guarantee everyone else will be ready?
No.
Early this morning, our tomatoes reach England, bound for the shelves. Our journey stops at the supermarket distribution centre.
The nature of our very efficient food supply chain is that there's very little surplus cost. So the more inefficient it becomes, the ability of suppliers and indeed the retailers here in the UK to absorb that for very long is very limited. They will be passed on to consumers, and really quite quickly.
The story of this cherry tomato shows us just how reliant we are on the EU for fresh produce, especially at this time of year, and just how slick an operation it is to get it here.
Emma Simpson, BBC News.